let's talk about this upcoming Borderlands movie one last time. I am unfortunately so skeptical about this movie. Some of you guys may have seen, I've made a bunch of content in the previous months about this upcoming movie, and I've really tried hard to stay optimistic. However, at this point, it's getting pretty hard. To be honest, I'm not really feeling positive about it at all, and I kind of want to talk about why. So I really feel like there are a lot of red flags when it comes to this movie. For real, like the vibes just feel off. I don't think I'm alone on that. This movie has technically been in production for over 10 years, and it is a few weeks away from the time that I am recording this video, and I have still yet to see any mainstream trailers circulate. This is a huge budget movie. It has a lot of money behind it. It has a lot of money that they could potentially use for marketing. In my opinion, it says a lot about the fact that they are not very confident about the finished product. Speaking of not feeling confident, there was even a writer that disassociated themselves from the finished product of this movie. I covered that in one of my previous videos, so feel free to check that out. But once again, that's a massive red flag. That's not cool. Another thing that feels off is I feel like a lot of the huge actors and actresses are kind of silent about this. You don't really hear Kevin Hart feeling optimistic about it. You don't hear Jack Black talking too much about it. I saw a little bit about Cate Blanchett talking about it, but in my opinion, that came off really like she's not familiar with the franchise, and that actually made me feel even less hopeful about this movie. In my opinion, movies like the Barbie movie felt like a big deal. There was so much marketing behind it for a long time, and you could almost feel like they weren't going to completely mess it up. The budget for that movie was about $145 million. This Borderlands movie is estimated to cost at least $100 million. So where is all the marketing for this movie? Once again, I feel like this just shows a lack of confidence. I really want to be excited, but I can't. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not trying to boast, but I do feel like I am pretty good at predicting vibes with movies. Here's a pretty easy way to predict the quality of modern action film releases. Don't get your hopes up. I hate to sound negative, but most of them are a disappointment. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, I feel like a lot of them are great examples of this. Yes, there are some that are exceptions, and some of them are really good. However, I do think it's important to keep our standards low until modern movies prove otherwise. That's just totally my opinion. I would be curious to hear if you guys feel different or if you feel the same. Thank you guys so much if you made it this far. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.